Welcome back, everybody. Time for another adventure from Papa's Comic Books and Coffee. All right, let's see who decided to fly in today. Will you look at that? The Trial of Superman, number 50, 295 from back in 1995. Superman, the Man of Steel. This is called Split Personality by Louise Simonson and John Bogdanov. Once again, this book and others are available on my eBay page, papas-comic-books. And if you don't mind, give me a subscribe, give me a like, give me a dislike, tell me what was wrong, tell me what was right, tell me the whole spiel, okay? All right, let's see what's going on here. 3 guys. I got one. Good for you, Zach. Hump. You probably just snagged some junk. It's not. It's got to be at least a whale. It's big, whatever it is. Come on, Sam. Lend a hand. Whatever it is, it's mine. Must be some kind of marker or... Gimme. Careful, Zach. Maybe you shouldn't touch it. Zolt! Jeez. Oh, son, are you all right? It's mine. I caught it. It's mine. The beacon was tampered with, sir. By the perpetrator? No, sir. Accidental tampering by locals. Are we close enough for a visual scan? Just coming into range now. We've got him, sir. Split personality. Radiation's supposed to be rampant down here, Turpin, but my instruments show nada. Guess we put these tin cans on for nothing. Kal-El seems unaware of our approach. Well, something's up, and since we're deep inside Star Labs, I don't mind the added protection. There might be monsters. Wait, Casey, it's the parasite, and he's got Superman. Oh, no. Sorry to do this, Superman. I'm not an evil man, truly, but I have to regain my life, even if that means absorbing yours. Language sounds educated, not how parasites talk. Yeah, Doc Drain, the super jerk, till there's nothing left but a dried up husk. Get him, Shirk. It's the Special Crimes Unit. They'll never... Yo, I'm warning you fools. Consider the consequences of your actions and cease this barrage immediately. Hey, Doc, don't fight it. Relax. Ignore the pain and absorb the power. Power is what you need if you want to get rid of me. Now, while the parasite's distracted, I'll grab Superman. Excellent. Point. What choice do I have but to take whatever they offer me? Power, life, energy. That's it, Doc. Take everything. No, stop. You'll kill him. Parasite's draining them before my eyes. And I'm so drained myself, haven't had the strength to stop him. He's right. The SCU officer is dying, dead. This is wrong, isn't it? Depends on your point of view. Don't it, Doc? Now let me take over a while. Maggie, can you hear me? Battle suits are minimizing energy loss, but they can't stop it. Looks like Casey's gone. This ain't so good for your SCU, Doc, but ask yourself, you want to be trapped in here with me forever? Seems to me you just took a giant step towards freedom. Casey's gone, Maggie. Don't have much left, parasite. Turpin, come in, answer me, blast it. He's obviously in grave trouble, Captain Sawyer. I believe it's time we put aside our professional differences and think of the welfare of those brave officers now. Where will I find them? Basement cryogenics? Let's go, Centaurians. I hate the idea of a mercenary force of vigilantes, particularly one that belongs to LexCorp. But I did the right thing in allowing the Alpha Centaurian to aid my men, because against the parasite, those vigilantes... maybe their only hope. We're in time, barely. Get the SU officers and Superman out of here while I take on the parasite. Yo, you cut me. Interesting, the Alpha Centaurian's energy blade is an alien weapon. Apparently you find it difficult to absorb energy in that form. Kal-El, son of the House of El, you are under arrest. Who the heck? By his uniform I recognize him, but I cannot believe that is the famous Superman I was brought to subdue. He appears less potent than what was reported, Brute. I support your services will not be needed. I suspect your services will not be needed. Kal-El of the House of El, you are under arrest. Sir, look what's going on. I recognize these beings. They're no threat to us. Leave, Superman, and get the police out here quickly. For now, there's nothing else we can do. Your Eradicator removed. How can you ask when Krypton was destroyed? What charges? Silence, Brute. This is not the time. Kal-El will learn the charges when he is arraigned. The prisoner is in our hands, and Brute's garrulousness has been silenced. Prepare to transport us up. As you command, sir. No, come back. Superman's mine. I wasn't through with him. I'm being taking Alpha Centaurians of his own now. If you think you can take on those beings, you're even stupider than your reputation suggests. Can the future I experienced during 0 hour be coming to pass? Will he be Earth's protector, not because I won't return? Come here, Shirley Temple. Let's see you do your little song and dance. Without a head. Wow. Crunch. Ow. I'm almost froze. The Alpha Centaurian tricked you, Rudy, and he's trying to trick you again. Come and get me, parasite. For all your power, you really don't have the tactical skills to defeat him, do you? What do you mean? Another few minutes and you'll be captured, strained and starving. Back in your cell and be trapped with you. No, Doc, no. I don't want to go back. Doc, here, you take over. I think I'm stupid. You think I'm stupid, Centaurian? You're so intent on following me with those energy blades. It never occurred to you to wonder what's behind the walls. The generator? Correct. And you know what that means. There's plenty of energy I can absorb, you pompous miscreant. All the energy I could possibly need. This is no laughing matter, but surely, Brute, that cannot be terrible, Kal-El. The being called Superman, because of his incredible powers, volunteered you did to capture him. Silence. Remove Kal-El's powers may have been, or exaggerated they were. Look into it, Will. Sir, prepare to have we change in stasis chamber to transport him. Weak as he is, the stasis chamber would kill him long before he faced the tribunal. And my only advantage is that they think me powerless, which I am temporarily, but my power is renewable. Brute, this Superman take to a cabin. Well, you must guard him. Navigator, a slingshot maneuver around the sun you will prepare. Speed, will its gravity give us sufficient our warp engines to activate? How did you get like this? You were supposed to be one of the strongest beings in the universe. I was looking forward to pounding you to the floor. Got to get back to Earth, but how? Instead, I am your accursed nursemaid. Maybe his rage can work to my advantage. If I was fully powered, you wouldn't stand a chance. That's a lie. I can move at super speed. I can fire paralysis beams from my eyes with little effort. I can crush this chair into a ball of metal. Crump. it would have been enough for all your power. I would have beaten you. Look, Parasite, he survived the explosion. Think heaven the Centaurians got the SCU guys out of here, they'd all have been toast. You getting him to the telephoto crisis, Chris? Yeah, Jim, but I hardly need it. Big sucker, isn't he? The impact of the explosion must have added to his power. Looks like he's mutated again, grown beyond that what seems possible. There's the Alpha Centaurian. He's flying after the Parasite. Let's follow him. But Clark was in there too. There wasn't a radiation leak after all, Captain Sawyer. Apparently it was a ploy of the Parasites to lure Superman. Parasites, no, brain surgeon. Dr. Nolan, now, could he? I don't know, Maggie. Parasites was talking funny, like he was smart half the time and dumb the other. Sometimes he even seemed to be talking to himself. I'm afraid that confirms my hypothesis, Lieutenant Turpin. We found the remains of the scientist drained by the Parasite in Dr. Freeman's office. Dr. Freeman has also disappeared. In the past, the Parasite overrode and assimilated the personas of his victims, but Dr. Freeman had a very strong character, which leads me to wonder, what if we're not facing a dumb monster anymore? What if Dr. Freeman has become the Parasite's dominant personality? Hey, Chief, you see the GBS news? Your ex-photographer Olson got some amazing Parasite footage. Jimmy's segment was great for the sound bites and visual impact, but Lois Lane got the Freeman angle. I'd say this time the laurels go to Lois. I could have bested the prisoner they call Kal-El. I would have done it for you, my milk brother, and as they promised, the tribunal would have set you free. But now they've made me his lifeguard, responsible for his safety. They laugh at me where once they feared me. And you're as good as dead. I can hear him through the door, taunting me like the others. He believes he is safe to do so. He believes I must do my duty. He is a fool, Mope. My duty is to you. And if I cannot gain your freedom, this is it, the break I was hoping for. If only I can steer him into doing what I want and not kill either of us in the process. I will at least gain your vengeance, Superman. This day you die. Is shouting the best you can do? I could have ripped the door from the wall, melted it with a single glance. Seriously doubt that, and because you cannot do those things now, my friend is going to die. What? But I will avenge him, Superman. Couldn't dodge. Crack store. If I wanted to. Bleeding internally, blacking out, dying, the sun, falling into the sun. Hope. It's not too late. No, not too late. Alive. Finally. Almost myself again. Thanks to Brute, I'm clear of the tribunal ship and powered up again. Much as I'd love to know what that was all about, I have to hurry back to Earth and deal with the Parasite. Captain Bellows, the prisoner has escaped, but I have the matter well in hand. Uh-oh. What now? Come on, Doc. We've been here for hours. What's it going to take to get you out of my body? Don't be so anxious for me to leave, Rudy. Our freedom could be temporary condition. As long as the Alpha Centaurian remains on our tail, keep back, Centaurians. Let me handle him. Now that the Parasite's intelligence, there's no telling what he might do. Did you hear that, Rudy? The world knows I'm the Parasite now. They fear me as they never feared you. Ouch, if the Roman guy's so scared, how come he keeps chucking those energy knives? They hurt. When this cab lands on him, he's the one who'll hurt. Thanks, man. I think not. My aura allows me to manipulate the gravity of objects I touch. Negative gravity allows me to catch this cab as easily as you throw it. Furthermore, I have a positive gravity aura as well. The Freeman personality is indeed ascendant, but has been corrupted by the parasite. I wonder, will it be possible to separate them? Boom! The power of my blow compressed and liquefied the rock and pavement, which partially shields us from his powers. Sir, rescue that SU cop Turpin, he said. He heard the parasite express remorse. Maybe someone he loved should try to reform him. I'll hold the parasite here as long as possible. Bring Dr. Freeman's family here. Quickly. Exposure to your sun restored you, didn't it? You're solar powered. You used me, tricked me to get free. Good. Now let's see how powerful you really are. Ouch. Obviously, I'm not at maximum strength yet. Got to keep my distance long enough to be fully power up. That's it, you famous heat vision. His chest is glowing red hot, yet he seems barely affected. Not surprising, since he seems virtually unfazed by our proximity to the sun. Looks like I'll have to take him out the old-fashioned way. Thank Hika, he stopped the heat ray. It was brutal. I could not have hidden my agony much longer. You're getting stronger, aren't you? And the longer you remain here, the stronger you'll grow. So we will end this charade here and now. What? The paralyzing ray I mentioned earlier, I believe, is saving the best for last. Can't move. I had hoped for vengeance and have been blessed with my commissioned victory. Once you are aboard the ship, my milk brother is as good as free. Good news, sir. We've located the doctor's family. Stay back, you fool. You're flying into a gravity well. My struggle against you was using up too much energy. If continued indefinitely, if there were no further power sources. Well, no, it could have drained me, but no. Energy shield breaking up. I must do something. Let go of me, or I'm as surely destroyed as my Centurion. Not bad, Doc, but Flyboy's not enough. We're starving. Where's your strategy now? It ain't doing us a lick of good. Let me take over. I'll smash him. Not on your life, Rudy. This is insufferable Dolta's mine. Then get us more energy, Doc. Or all you're going to have is the inside of a Star Lab cell. Torval, they say you've been absorbed by the parasite. Honey, are you in there? Rachel, don't be a fool. Do you want to die? Keep back. It's him. It's Torval. Dr. Nolan says you're helping the monster now because you're not thinking straight. Look at her, Doc, teetering on the edge of the pit. Talk about my not thinking straight. So we devour her first, then we drain the kid, and then, no, she's my wife, you monster. Dr. Nolan said you could still take total control if you truly wanted to. Torval, please try, please. Make the parasite surrender before he kills anyone else. What a dummy, eh, Doc? If we'd give up this chance to escape, the Alpha Centaurian's starting to crack a little extra juice. And we're out of here. Brute's paralyzing ray, incredibly effective, can't move, and yet I must. Yes, what immobilized me seconds ago no longer works. Must be direct exposure to the sun, unfiltered through the Earth's atmosphere. Amazing. No being has ever fought through my paralysis ray. Before I was empty, now I'm filled to overflowing. Strength to my abilities growing exponentially. And still approaching him is like moving through lead. Turn it off, brute. Never, I said. Turn it off. I threw him harder. Then I meant, and he's not stopping. Must have hurt him when I grabbed him. maybe even throttled him to unconsciousness, absorbing so much energy so quickly. Can no longer judge my own strength. He's beginning to burn. Got to be careful how I grab him, or I could injure further. You had the upper hand, and yet you saved me. On Earth, they must call you Superfool. And I thought he was dying. What does it take to stop this guy? You don't give up easily, do you, brute? Even if I wanted to, I could not. My Milk Brother's freedom depends upon my victory and your defeat. Milk Brother? What are you talking about? What's this, another of your tricks? Finally, the tribunal ship has achieved the necessary speed for transit. It has caught us in its tow beam and is dragging us behind it to hyperspace. Say goodbye to Earth, Superman. Holy cow, this is a long book. For you will never see your home again. You always said Torval, a strong man, can accomplish anything. You're strong, Torval, and we need you. Look at her, Doc. She's pulsing with energy. We need her. Please stop the carnage. Don't kid yourself. She ain't a person. None of them are people. They're little bites of energy waiting to be scarfed up. No, there's got to be another way. Face it, there ain't no other way. Yes, there is. That's it. I can contain the parasite no longer, but he has released Dr. Freeman. In the end, Freeman must have fought that monster. Ha 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 ha. No, help. Barely have energy to fly, and yet the heroic women will not become a victim of your gluttony. Fine. Here, take her. I was leaving anyway. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry, ma'am, for your tragic loss, but I'll be all right. Just catch the monster that killed my poor Torval. He leapt forward. The West River maybe even jumped into it. But in that split second, I lost him. And I can't see where he's gone. Welcome to the Tribunal Planet, Superman. We have you now. But still, we must make it look like you're trying to break free. And only the powers of Brute the Magnificent prevent your escape. Not a chance. Crack. Good. My Milk Brother's life may depend on the brutality of this combat. Whack. And if I die? No. At least he will be spared. What am I doing? Sun-drunk, with power, too much power. Why? No matter what. No matter, for whatever reason. Can't move, can't let myself move into this state. Unless I expect total control, I'm a lethal danger to those around me. I have you. Paralysis ray again. It dampens its powers just a little. I have defeated him for you, masters. He is my prisoner. Come and take him. These stasis chains should keep even this Superman from using his remarkable powers. What are these made of? Even powered up, I still can't break them. Now, bind the other. No, what are you doing? You are to bind only Superman. He is to be your prisoner, not me. I fought for you, my Milk Brother, and myself. We were promised freedom. The parasite is free, but inspired by his wife's brave words in final acts of will, Dr. Freeman sacrificed himself to deprive him of the advantage of the intelligence. We've scoured the West River. There's no sign of the parasite yet, but surely, Captain Sawyer, recapturing him will be only a matter of time. It would have been easier to have just eaten those folks. Don't be absurd, Rudy. They were my family. They think you left me, don't they, Doc? They think I'm dumb again. The fools equate body and spirit, and so they will underestimate us. Strategy hunt. Indeed, against the Alpha Centaurian, there was no hope of victory at this time, but this body has learned to directly absorb power from many different sources, and in time, it may learn to absorb the Centaurian's alien energy. I will work toward that, then we, Doc. Yes, we will be unstoppable. I captured Kal-El, also called Superman, as I volunteered to do. So, why am I also in chains? The tribunal is reputed to keep its bargains. How can you suggest you honored your promise to capture Kal-El when you were the one who released him from his captivity? But I did not mean to free him. You meant to kill him and cheat us of our justice? You betrayed the tribunal? Your milk brother will pay for the price from your betrayal, as will your brute bind him to the brackets. And launch him into our sun. Watch the screen. Witness his death as his rocky flesh melts. My blood brother, I have failed you. Forgive me. And is then consumed in a cosmic conflagration. Justice is done. Let it be a lesson to you, Kal-El. No, this is a travesty. You're mad. I taunted and prodded Brute into releasing me. I managed to avoid killing him, only to have him inadvertently cause his death. Chains or no chains, I will see you pay for this miscarriage of justice. You have more to worry about than the death of the space scum. Kal-El, you are hereby charged with 1 billion counts of murder in the willful and unlawful deaths of the inhabitants of the destroyed planet Krypton. Dun, 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 dun. And that was the trial of Superman, Man of Steel, split personalities. Split personality. Once again, this book is available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Hit the subscribe button, please. Give me a like, give me a dislike. Tell me what was wrong with it. And as I always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.